Psalm 22, verses 7 through 8. All they that see me laugh me to scorn. They shoot out the lip, they shake their head. He trusted on the Lord that he would deliver him. Let him deliver him, seeing he delighted in him. The phrase laugh me to scorn can best be described by the word deride, which means to laugh at in contempt, or to scoff, or jeer, or to mock. I'm reminded of the story of Jairus and his 12-year-old daughter. By the time Jesus made it to her, she was already dead, but his response to the weepers and wailers was, "Why make such ado with your crying? The child's not dead, she's only asleep." And just like in Psalm 22, it says, they laughed him to scorn. Jesus said the same thing about Lazarus. He's not dead, he's sleeping. And like the little girl, he gloriously raised him from the dead. Just a side note, but have you ever noticed that Jesus sees death very differently than we do? Some say the nails used to hang Jesus on the cross were between 7 and 9 inches long. He hung there for excruciating 6 hours. It appears, though, that he had his wits about him, seeing he spoke to a lamenting woman as he carried his cross. He spoke to the two sinners being crucified with him, and he clearly yelled out in agony, "It is finished," with his last breath. So I'm guessing in those 6 horrifying hours, he had many thoughts run through his head. I wonder when the soldiers and the religious rulers mocked and jeered him. Did he remember the glorious resurrections that he had performed during his 3-year ministry? Maybe those mocking words fueled his fire to stay on that cross, determined not to let anything or anyone deter him from completing his mission on the earth. I believe that Jesus displayed extraordinary trust in his Father, that he would deliver him. I have no doubt the Father reminded Jesus of the words of approval spoken to him by the Father in Matthew 3:17. And suddenly a voice came from heaven saying, "This is my beloved Son in whom I am well pleased. I am delighted in, and I absolutely approve of him." I believe Psalm 22 gives us insight into the intimate details of which Jesus would experience while being crucified.